Hey yo, Dog Pound, what's cracking today? Alright, so today we're going to take part in a collaboration. It's called RibsAndASide. So that's what we're going to do. So tell you what, kick back, relax, and let's get it. Alright, Dog Pound, so we got us some beef ribs we're going to do today. And as you've seen in some of our other cooks, I've got these from our local Costco. So we're going to get these bad boys set up, get them ready to go on the pit. Just going to take some of this fat and silver skin off. Clean them up just a little. I don't want to cook any more than we're not going to eat. I don't want to eat all this stuff. I don't eat that skin, right? I'm not going to take too much off, but we're going to just clean up just a little bit. So what I try to do when I'm taking off some of this skin is get my knife underneath it, and as I'm sliding back to cut it off, kind of angle the knife up so I don't cut too deep into the meat. Try to get the skin and not the meat off of there. Sometimes I do it well, sometimes I don't. Alright guys, so now that we got this cleaned up the way we want, what we're going to do, so I'm going to use Worcestershire sauce for a binder here. So I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit on, rub it around. Get this thing nicely coated with Worcestershire. That'll help all of my rubs that I'm going to put on adhere really well. Alright, now first thing on is going to be Texas beef from Cosmos. I'm not going to season it too liberally on the bone side, but definitely make sure you get the sides too. Next up is going to be AP rub. And this one has actually got a little bit more pepper in it, since I like to do a good coating of pepper whenever I'm doing beef like this. So, and then we're going to come back with some Montreal steak seasoning. Again, I'm not going to go too heavy here on this side, the bone side. We'll probably do a little more on the meat side. And we just repeat. Alright, so we got this beef rib all seasoned up the way we want it. And so now it's time to take it to the pit. Today, we're going to cook on our Yoder, the YS640. So, come on with me. Let's go do this. Alright guys, we're going to place these bad boys on the pit here. And we're going to let them do what they do. Alright. Alright, so the thing is ribs and a side. What in the world am I doing for a side? I don't want to do beans. I don't want to do the normal stuff. What am I going to do? What do y'all think I should do? I got it. Alrighty, I think I'm going to do some smoked Brussels sprouts. Yeah, alright, so this is what we're going to do. Sprouts here, we're going to get these bad boys trimmed up a little so we can get them on the pit. basically cutting them in half here. I like them bigger pieces like that, so that's why I'm doing it this way. You can cut them however you like them if you try this. And all the little leaves happen to fall off when I do the cutting. Most of them I'm just going to toss them right on in. So let's go ahead and season them up a little bit and smoke them. And man, what goes better with Brussels sprouts than bacon? Man, all of this is starting to come together in my head, y'all. Y'all just stick with me. We're going to make this. Alright, so that's what we're looking like when we got them all cut there. Basically, we're just going to stream a little olive oil on top of here. And we're going to season with some Uncle Chris. And a little bit of garlic. We're going to toss this around. Get everything nice and coated. And then we're going to go put it on the pit and really take up some of that smoke. Alright, so we applied some Worcestershire sauce as a binder, and then we applied some Cosmos Texas beef, my own AP rub, and finished it off with some Montreal steak seasoning. So got that on the pit, used the YS640 today, and we're going to roll that at 275. So we're going to smoke them until they're tender, and we're going to do what we do. Alright guys, so it's been about an hour or so we're going to go ahead and take a look at our Brussels sprouts and see where we are. Oh yeah, they're looking pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and get these guys off the pit and let them rest, and we'll pick it back up later when we get ready to do what we do with them. Alright guys, it's been about a couple of hours since we put the beef ribs on, so now we're going to go ahead and check them, and it's probably going to be time to spritz them. So when I spritz my beef ribs, today I'm going to use 50-50 apple juice and apple cider vinegar, ACV. You know, it's the normal thing that everybody does, so let's take a look and let's see where we are. So it looks like they're looking pretty good there. Got a little bit of pool back there on the bones. So we're going to go ahead and definitely, we're going to spritz these guys. And we're going to let them keep going. Alright, so here I'm just prepping my veggies. Got some onions, some sweet peppers, and some mushrooms that I'm having to get sliced up so I can get them all sauteed. Get them in here with these Brussels sprouts. Man, I tell you, it works really well with the Brussels sprouts and the bacon. So here I just rendered off the fat from a little bit of smoked bacon. Nothing like the smell of bacon, right? So now I went ahead and pulled the bacon out, and then I'm going ahead and adding in my Brussels sprouts so I can kind of get them a quick little char. Try to get the half size down so they can get that cooking process on it, and then I went ahead and added my veggies in. Give them all a quick toss around a little bit. I did add a little bit of olive oil here, just to add a little bit more fat to it all. Stuff smells amazing, you guys. Then I went ahead and re-added the bacon back into it. We'll just mix this all together. I had to peek here. I love peeking in on a cook. Alright guys, so it's been roughly about 4 to 4.5 hours, and we're going to take a look at these beef ribs, but I got a feeling they're probably ready to come off, so let's go. Let's take a look. Looks pretty good to me. Alright, Alright, so yeah, I think they're pretty ready to come off, so we're going to go ahead and pull these bad boys off the grill here. Alrighty guys, so we finished up our cook for today, which is for RibsAndASide YouTube collaboration. So I did a beef rib, I did some smoked Brussels sprouts, sauteed some sweet peppers, some onions, some mushrooms, put that all together, and I've got a little drizzle of balsamic vinegar on top. Accompany this beef rib, man, this is a meal. Alright. So guys, if you haven't tried beef ribs, or you're afraid of beef ribs, don't be afraid. Get out there and try them. They're good. So, I'm gonna check out later. I'm about to get into this beef rib. Peace.